Welcome, here's a live demo trade example using my stop loss hunt divergence strategy so you guys can see it in action. I'll break down why I took this trade entry, why the stop loss is placed where it's placed, where the take profit target's going to be, and why it's going to be there, as well as how I'm going to do the trade management. Before getting into the breakdown, a quick shout out to my affiliate BingX Exchange, which you guys will want to check out. It's an exchange that allows you to trade crypto, stocks, Forex, indices, and commodities with good competitive fees, as well as no KYC, no VPN required. So check it out with my link in the description down below, and I'd appreciate that a lot. So let's get into the breakdown of this trade setup. And you may be wondering, why would I go long on euro dollar when just yesterday I made a video shorting this pullback here, expecting we are going to have another move to the downside here? Well, we got the move to the downside now, and it may seem weird to be long here, but just because we have a shorter term downtrend doesn't mean we have some upwards movement on a much higher time frame. And that's what is going to kind of add to this setup here, is looking out at our daily time frame, our 12-hour time frame, where we have a regular bullish divergence forming, not only on our daily and our 12-hour, but also on our lower time frames like 30-minute, 25-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute. We have bullish divergence on high time frames and low time frames, but also we've come down to a very significant stop loss hunt level. So yes, this is the stop loss hunt divergence strategy, so we have to have our stop loss hunt level. As you can see right here, a very significant level to come down to after all of this. You know, this is a long time since we've been to this level. So let's see, how long has it been? 106 days. So it's been a while since we've been down to this level. This is a significant stop loss hunt level, which meets our criteria for a stop loss hunt level. So that is why this is the place that I'm looking for a trade, and why I would be willing to long here, even though it's seemingly counter trend from our shorter term trend. But let's go out to our daily time frame and take a look at this bullish divergence that is assumed to be forming here. So this coming down here to this level with currently a higher low on our momentum. Okay, so it looks like our momentum is going to be coming to the upside here, and I'm assuming that we're going to see this curl to the upside and get a higher low on the momentum here. So it's assumed that we're going to see that here. Now let's look at the 12-hour as well. Currently we're making a much lower low on the price, but we have a much higher low on our momentum here. Okay, and we've come down to a significant stop loss hunt level. We've already swept it. My entry is below that level, just below it, and so I'll mark it on there, and then we'll go back down to our lower time frame and talk about the profit target and the lower time frame divergence. So we have our stop loss hunt level. It's right there. You can see my entry is just below it, and we have our higher time frame divergence, plus we have our daily or our even weekly upwards price movement. So that's why this is a significant level of a higher time frame uptrend. Okay, so that's what makes it okay to long here. But why was I going short here? Because we hadn't made it down to that level yet. Okay, so let's go down to a much lower time frame, fit this to our chart, get rid of some drawings. All right, so stop loss placement, take profit target, lower time frame divergence. Clearly we are getting a higher low here. We have a confirmed higher low. Actually, we have now closed this candle for cross up, so we have a confirmed bullish divergence here. You can see price came down, made a lower low, but we have a higher low cross up on our momentum. So confirmed bullish divergence, lower time frame, swept our stop loss hunt level. So it's good for an entry. Now, how do we do our stop loss and our take profit? Well, I'm going to be taking this as a lower time frame setup and just looking for this to retest this low before this pullback. Okay, and that's going to give me that 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So let's draw it in here. As I always say with the stop loss on divergence strategy, you want to have at least a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio, and that typically I aim 1 to 2. So here we are, 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio to retest that level, and that's how I've placed the stop loss here. So I'll update this with trade management or profit taking or stop loss as needed. As far as the trade management goes, I will move the stop loss to break even if we get up to this level right here, okay? So I think it's pretty likely we at least come up to sweep this high. So I do want to get my stop loss to break even if we get up to this level, and then continue to target this retest for the profit target. Also pretty logical to get up here as well. So somewhere in these, this area, I think this pullback should get up to, or if we see those higher time frame divergences play out, maybe we get a much larger move. But for this setup, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, so that is the reasoning behind this one. Higher time frame with a lower time frame view for the precise entry, and that'll be it for now. I'll update it as needed. All right, here's an update for this euro dollar long trade. It's actually about time to close it out early because we actually have bearish divergence on both momentum and money flow. This is a 5-minute time frame. We look at the 15, we're getting a bearish divergence on momentum. So it's just too likely that we're going to see this come back down, or at least pull back for a while. And it's better to just lock it in when we have this sort of thing happening. So similar setup was when I got stopped out at break even over here. So remember on the previous video, I shorted up here, and we had a move all the way down here, which had bullish divergence on money flow and momentum. It ended up coming all the way back up to my entry, stopping me out at break even. So it's wise to just lock in profit. You can go either lock in the profit, move the stop loss to break even, take partial profits. But for this one, I'm just going to close it out. And there it goes. So that will conclude it for this video and this trade setup. It was somewhat successful, didn't quite make it to the target, but perhaps it will in the coming hours and or days. But anyway, that's it. Don't forget to check out BingX Exchange with my link in the description down below, and like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.